Hello everyone, today we are going to be building the Mono or Platz models 1/32nd scale Mazda Savanna RX-7. I had originally got this kit when I was in San Francisco and thought I'd finally take it open and build it for this video. To begin, let's go ahead and inspect the parts. What greatly distinguishes this kit from many other kits that I've worked on in the past is that they actually add tampos not only to the body of the car, but also many other parts, such as the grille, painted signal lights, as well as a painted taillight. One other thing as well that distinguishes this is the use of real rubber tires comparatively to plastic. For this build, let's go ahead and begin by opening up all the parts. One thing that I notice about this kit is that every piece, or a good amount of the pieces, fit very well together. There was little to no sanding or scraping off any excess plastic for this kit. Alongside the tampoed parts, a windshield that was pre-painted was included with the kit. Now, let's move on to the interior. One of the major downsides to this kit was the fact that the entire interior was kind of squished down to a very short height. This was possibly due to this car being a wind-up car or a different type of car that required additional mechanical parts. Once assembling the interior, I moved on to applying the taillights to the body of the car. Before painting the chassis and interior of the RX-7, I first opted to apply the license plate to the body of the car. Now let's move on to painting the interior and chassis of the RX-7. Now, let's allow the interior and chassis to dry and move on to the body of the car. The kit also includes real rubber tires as well as metal rod to place both of the wheels on for the axles. To paint the exhaust as well as the exhaust assembly, I used a chrome marker. Before checking out the dried paint on the interior, let's go ahead and apply some chrome paint onto the mirrors. To fill in the paint chipped areas on the parts, I'll be using a Gundam white marker. Once I applied the wheels to the chassis, I realized that the car itself is able to roll pretty well. So for those of you who are creating an RC car from this, I highly recommend it. One of the things that I really noticed about this kit was the panel lines were still pretty shallow. In order to make more depth from them, I actually used a scriber and scribed most of the panels that I thought were pretty shallow. Now it's time to apply the decal into the dashboard. To do that, I first painted a clear coat over the dashboard itself. After allowing the clear coat to dry, I then moved on to applying the decal into the dashboard. Now since that portion is done, let's go ahead and apply the rest of the emblems onto the body of the car. Now that all of the decals are applied, let's go ahead and assemble the rest of the interior. Now since the interior is done, let's go ahead and apply the interior, body, and chassis together. After applying these mirrors together, the model is now complete. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys really enjoyed the build, and stay tuned for some more content.